What is going on, Laker fans? Welcome to another post-game live talk. As your Los Angeles Lakers go perfect on the road trip, 4-0, by defeating Memphis 94-92. As the score indicates, this game went down to the wire. Nobody knew who, the terrible mistake by LeBron James and Anthony Davis at the end of the play. They thought we won. We still had 30 seconds left, and almost gave the lead away with the careless turnovers. We committed another lackluster turnover, 17 turnovers this game, continuing to show that we have a problem taking care of the ball, not being very decisive with ball movements, and just giving the ball away to another team. And this game looked like, we won by talent. We have two big superstar, LeBron and Anthony Davis. We were able to secure the win. But Memphis played better as a team. What I mean by is they have less talent than us, but they play their hardest. They play with more effort, and they put more energy to the game. And they were going every position. They were going for the rebound. Valanciunas struggled this game. He had an off night, but he still put up 13 points, 11 rebounds. So Memphis had 5 guys in double figures. We only have 3 guys. LeBron finished with 26, 11, and 7, another double-double, 3 assists shy of triple-double. Anthony Davis, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks. Gasol, Darren Schroeder's the other guy with double-figure 12 points, but he only shot 5 for 15, 1 for 4. He's continuing to struggle from shooting outside. And also, he's missing a lot of easy layups tonight. And it's apparent that Lakers are depending on those 2 superstars. I'm a little bit concerned about LeBron's fatigue. He looked like he was winded toward the end, and he was out of breath. So Frank Vogel had to give him a little time to rest on the bench. He came back in. Eventually, he hit that crucial fadeaway jumper to give the Lakers extend the lead. But very careless mistake by those two guys. Anthony Davis on the got double teamed, and he got stolen. And then LeBron on the inbound play gave the ball away, gave the 2 easy bucket, made the game 1 possession. Those kind of mistakes cannot happen with a better team. Like, we're lucky that we played Memphis tonight, and we would have lost to the other team. If it was like Portland or it was LA Clippers, we'd have gave the game away. One crucial mistake can cost the game, and every NBA fans know that. And it's apparent that the Lakers need to, do a better job on taking care of the ball, and pretty much not just the crucial moment, but from the start to the finish. And I had a concern with their energy level coming out of the game. They started well, like they did in last game. They gave the game the lead away quickly, 17-4 run by Memphis. Then they had another 14-5 run in the second quarter, and we were trailed by 10. And then the halftime was 49-45. We're down again. And then the third quarter, we're down only 2 after third. Then came back to win the game. With pretty much LeBron James and Anthony Davis took care of the business. And lucky that we had 2 superstars to secure, pretty much dominate in the fourth quarter. But I'm not satisfied with how we came out and how we ended. That's just my thought. What do you guys think about today's effort with the Lakers? Do you think the Lakers played? Did not play their 100%. Of course, we have guys with injury, like KCP's out, and Kyle Kuzma hasn't shown that he belongs in the starter. For 2 games, he hasn't put up a good productive number. Only scored like 11 points the last game. Today he's 5 points, but if you look at his margin, it's actually not bad. It's 21 plus 21, the highest in the team. But I think he did more than what he did last game. He was trying to secure the rebound and trying to make the play for others. He made a less mistake today, like especially on defense. He did a pretty good job on defense, I think. That's why his margin is pretty high. I do not mind Kuzma not scoring 20 points every night. I just want him to do anything to, make the team win. Not making silly, mistake on defensive end. Not jacking up the shots, like not having the bad shot selection. That's all we're asking for Kuzma. And then, just let the game come to him. Just don't force anything. Just relax every time you're on the floor. Just let your teammates handle scoring the points. Kuzma is the guy who can get hot hand, but if he gets cold easily as well. Just need to have a ball in his hands. He's the guy who can be more effective off the ball. There's not many guys in the NBA that can do that. So I'm impressed with how Kuzma came out today. Just disappointed with Darren Schroeder overall. He had 6 assists. Had played 36 minutes and only scored 12 points. I'm not happy with his shot selection. He made he missed a lot of open shot. He needs to shoot with more confidence. I think he seems to hesitate a little bit and pass the ball. And when he handles the ball too long, and then that pretty much give away our position. Right? He need to pass the ball quick as possible when you come down to the half court, and then try to create some, play some pick and roll, pick and pop game with the big man. He wasn't trying to do that. He was trying to do too much ISO that caused the Lakers to have the ball movements, flowing slow. That's the problem we can have every time if our, leading guards doesn't pass the ball more effective. So next 2 games, fortunately, we're going home and playing Bulls and the Spurs again, the 3rd time in 2 weeks, I believe. So Spurs must be fed up with playing Lakers by now. I mean, their schedule is terrible, like how the NBA is, designed a schedule. So I think we're capable of winning next 2 games, and we could go on a more than 5-game winning streak. If we win 2 games, it would be a 6-game winning streak. It will be 8-2 after 10 games. That is very good record. That will secure us the first place in the West. I will have to see how Clippers respond tonight. Who are they playing today? Let's see, Clippers playing San Antonio. They're losing by 16, and that is a good news. Denver losing against Minnesota. What is up with Denver this season? And the Brooklyn Nets defeat the Utah. They pretty much destroyed them 130-96. Kyrie Irving was hot today. We scored like 18 points in the first quarter. He couldn't be stopped. Let's see, San Antonio game, like who's the leading scorer? I say, wow, Spurs have like 4 guys in double figures already. It's only in the second quarter. Actually, no. I looked at the plus margin. Patty Mills with 13 points, and the Clippers look like they're shooting pretty bad, 42%. So you can't expect much from the Clippers. They're very inconsistent. As you know, they still call they're better than us. No, that's just not right. Even our records are the same. We're the defending champ. They're the defending chump. They would never go past the second round, and they'll be lucky enough to even, go past the first round this year. I keep telling the Laker hater, you gotta know who you're talking to, right? Lakers are clearly the better team. The history tells it. History proves itself. Clippers are just cannot really compare with the Lakers. The franchise, the records, the number of championship, number of banners we have. They cannot compare with us. They might be able to compare with maybe, who knows, Minnesota. The team that haven't won a championship in their franchise. See, they can compare with Golden State or even Portland or the team that won a multiple championship, like Miami. You can compare with them. So you got to compare with the other low franchise team. Well, if you look at Clippers franchise record, they barely have 500s in every season. Since maybe the Lob City days, before then, they were like just terrible. Every year was like lucky to even make it to playoff. See, they become relevant like very recently, not even 10 years, right? And you look at it, some of the Clippers games are getting destroyed, but by a big margin. It just tells you they have a lot of problems taking care of the ball. Their chemistry issue, I don't think it still has a result yet. So that's my thought. Like, they're a lot Lebron compared to Lakers. Lakers will always rule the town. They'll always be the Laker town. LA will always be the Laker town. Unless they move to other city, possibly San Diego, they could become relevant in their own city, but they won't be relevant in LA anymore. Because nobody will call them LA Clippers. They'll call them different name, a different city name. You guys have thoughts about tonight's game? Leave a comment below and press like and continue to subscribe to the channel. And I'll be back with another post-game live here on StreamYard. All right. Have a good night, guys, and peace.